So, sir, your journey of facing death begins from the age of 22.
Yeah.
When you were one of the first soldiers of the Indian Armed Forces to enter Dhaka.
Yeah.
So, I want to talk to you about your journey after being commissioned into your regiment, into your battalion. Your first operation, which was the 1971 Ops.
That's right.
Into Dhaka.
Yeah, I was just about 22 years old when the Indo Pak War 71 started, and the first thing that was required to be captured was a border town called Akhaura. It was a real hard nut to crack, but as every enemy or every country does, the outer crust is always difficult to crack. However, we had learned during those 6 months of our trial that there is no point trying to hit a hard target.
Head on.
The best is to surround it, pound it, and psychologically weaken the enemy to such an extent that his will to fight is reduced. And then capture him from an unexpected direction. And that is what we did. And we were successful in doing that. And that is where I first got blooded in war. It was very scary. When I saw the first death of my men, it really shook me. But later on, you got hardened and developed a heart of steel. Yet you had some gold in it somewhere, hidden in that steel. And to cite an example of that would be that as we captured Akhaura, at the end of it, there was a man who was still firing.
Pakistani.
Pakistani. So my men took him on, and when a gunshot was aimed at him, he got badly wounded in the knee. When he got wounded, he raised his hand because thereafter he could not do anything. But our men were really very charged, having seen so much of death. So they wanted to kill him immediately, which I stopped them. When he got close to him, he folded his hand and said, spare my life. I have come from West Pakistan only 5 days back, and I am 18 years old. I don't know how he entered the army at 18 years old with probably very limited training. And I found that he was bleeding profusely. So I did not want to harm him further. So I said, let's carry that man to the first aid post of ours. But my men refused.
They were angry?
No, they were very angry. So I said, look, there's no point being angry. If you can't lift him, I will lift him. As an officer, I tried to lift him, but then probably my men would not accept that and immediately took on that man. But when they reached the first aid post, the doctor there refused to even give a morphine injection to him. He said, I have a limited quantity, just for my men. I can't give it to him. So I said, but then if he continues like this, he'll die. He said, let him die. So that is a kind of a steel heart that you develop during the war. But having said that, you still have a gold somewhere hidden in that heart, and as an Indian. So therefore, I tried to convince the doctor, but he would not. And I took out my own morphine injection, gave it to him, and I don't know what happened thereafter. But 2 years later, while I was going back from my leave, my train stopped somewhere in Bihar in one of the wayside station. Then I suddenly found somebody running towards me.
This is the prisoner of war train.
Another train was standing on the other side, and these are prisoners of war being repatriated.
Repatriated to West Pakistan.
So the Gurkhas who were guarding the train, they ran after him. They would not shoot him, but they ran after him to catch him. So when I told them, look, don't worry, let's see. So he came and touched my feet and said, कि in Thet Punjabi or Urdu, he said, Saab, aapki badaulat aaj.
They were the same boy.
Same boy.
Same boy. 2
Same
years
boy.
later. Wow.
How he recognized me, I don't know. But he said, aapki badaulat aaj main apne watan wapas ja raha hu. That touched my heart very, very deeply. And that is the way Indian Army is. Well, they are steel when it comes to acting like that, but has definitely a gold somewhere.